Day that many people have been waiting for because they either want to sing the praises or shit on them. Whichever place you sit on, Caleb Williams Pro Day happened today. Me, C-Dub, and Bobby, we're going to break it down, give our thoughts on what we saw and what it could mean for the Bears draft plans. All that and more right after this.
Into Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. C-Dub, Bobby Haize, all in the building today to break everything down, all of Caleb Williams Pro Day. We got the official measurables. We got everything in the building. So many people came in worried about Caleb Williams' height. He's measured at 6'1", exactly what he said that he was going to, with the 7'5" wingspan, which is, I'm sorry, a 75-inch wingspan, which I think equates to, what's that? Is that a 6'9" wingspan off the top of my head?
That's something like a 6'9", 6'8".
6'9". Okay, listen, math ain't my strong. Actually, it was my strong suit, but I don't get paid to do that no more. Hey, so draft combine, he was measured at weighing 210 pounds. He's gained 4 pounds for anybody who wants to break that down. Of course, we're going to go over the nitty gritty, some of the positives, and then we'll go over to see how you guys that I have on here. The arm is legit. He threw 50 passes in this, and you cannot deny his arm. The arm talent is absolutely amazing. Then when you look at the base, he stands really strong. You don't have to really worry about the accuracy. He had really good accuracy in all the 3-level passes that he did in that. And he played solid vision with that. So, again, it wasn't not like he was being pressured or anything like that. There are some concerns as far as below average height for the position. Take that for what you will. And some of his footwork was a little bit iffy. But other than that, things were pretty solid. Who wants to take this one away first on what you guys saw from Caleb Williams Pro Day?
What I saw from Caleb Williams was another pro day from another first overall draft pick. It was orchestrated as much to make him look as good as absolutely possible by USC. And I think he completed the task. Like my man Drip said, he got a big arm. I would also like to mention his hands is bigger than Darnell Wright, if y'all can believe
definitely
that.
Big hands.
So that explains that kind of explains how he can put that zip on the ball and put it in all over the field, no matter what he's standing on the field. He missed a couple. So what? It's only pro day. There's no defense going up against him. I look more to the interviews, what he had to say. I think the kid is a very confident kid. Some might think it's overconfident, but I like it. He's confident in his abilities. They asked him the question about Patrick Mahomes and all the comparisons, and he said, "I don't think it's a swipe at Patrick Mahomes that I can do a couple things that he can do." And he said it confidently, and he didn't look like he was lying or look like he was capping on what. I'm like, okay, all right, kid. He's a very confident fella. It might throw up this Midwestern town. You know, we Midwestern blue collar. It might throw you off a little bit, but I think the kid is ready. The kid is ready for sure.
Yeah, I just like that. You know what I'm saying? The script, I think they drew it up well. The pro day, I believe, is what a pro day is supposed to look like. I don't believe it's going to show a lot of flaws. I think that the way you come down, you got to look at the film to see a lot of flaws, but you can gauge a few things during a pro day, mechanics, you know what I'm saying? The way that you attack the middle or be able to hit that and, you know, be able to go towards the outside. And that's what pretty much his script was pretty much about. I got to show him a lot of credit. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to show, because he could have went with the normal, let's be flashy, let's be, you know what I'm saying? Let's show these teams that I can be great off script. But he stuck to the script. I mean, it wasn't really like this crazy pro day, but I believe it was a good way to go out there and put on and show teams what you're capable of, simply because it was a lot of things that he was able to accomplish within a short amount of time with the 50 passes, being able, and I like the fact that he was able to incorporate some check downs, which I believe is going to be huge for him during the regular season. And then some things, you know, in the flat or in the short towards the sideline, because you got to be able to hit those on time. I think that's what's going to really have to come out of all this, but you're not really going to be able to see that until he's actually in the game. So the pro day for me, it did exactly what it was supposed to do. Show this guy that he is that guy, you know what I'm saying? But then also show off the mechanics, show off the build. Like, you know, It was a pro day, bro. That's
Yeah.
how I'm looking at
It
it.
was a
Shout
pro
out
day.
to him though.
Yeah.
The script was I really like the script though. That's what I really like. Shout out to him because he could have just went bombs over Baghdad and just threw everything deep and show us skills to be a performer off platform or off script. He put together a really good script, a number of combinations for routes, and it was solid. I give him that.
Yeah, overall, I'll say this: like he did what needed to be done. Everything that you could do and take away from a pro day, he did it damn near positively. That's what it comes down to. Now, kind of behind football things, over the last 3 days, the Bears have spent some time with Caleb Williams. They went to a private dinner with him and his USC teammates. They also spent a half day working on whiteboard and film with him. As we know, Ryan Poles is going to want to do every bit of the research that he can on somebody. And something that stuck out as well that they said is that, listen, Caleb Williams learned the names of everybody out there, which kind of impressed Bear staff because we know they do look at the personality aspect of it. So basically this, walking away from this pro day, he either solidified everything that the Bears needed to be solidified, or he's just not the guy for them. That's the only option that this pro day could do. Either solidified everything, because there's not any glaring negatives. The footwork, it was okay, right? But outside of that, like everything that you knew, that you expected to see from Caleb Williams was there. And that's what it should be on a pro day. So
yeah, I agree. There was no hiccups. There was no crazy F-ups that was happening out there. No late passes, no passes behind him. That's a little bit too much analyzing this pro day. But I think everything's fine. Just be prepared for number one. They even made a decision already, and they just wanted to put that extra gravy on top today with a nice little dinner, as you said, with them and a couple of teammates. So it looks good. It looks good. It looked good for us. I think it solidifies it for me. He's going to be a Chicago Bear. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think that all things considered, you got to pretty much solidify. Like me, honestly, at this point, I'd be shocked. I know I said 99.9, and we're leaving that always that 0.01%. You know what I'm saying? If Ryan Poe's going there, you got to keep it a bean with that because sometimes you just never know with Ryan Poe's. But I believe it's just for sure thing out there, getting to know his family and stuff, talk to his dad. You already had a dinner with him, sat down with him before any other team, and then it's being reported that he's coming in the building again. So I just think that's just more of getting.
They're gonna let him pick out his locker and his number. That's just
know what I'm saying. That's just pretty much what it is. Vegas, you got to give up 12. That's just what it is.
You think he's going 12?
Listen, bro, I'm still telling y'all, do not look over the fact that there is a possibility this man could take number one.
I'm not telling you, bro. He one of those guys. I read that dude, bro. He might wear one. He might do it.
I mean, I would do it.
I know you would.
I'm with you. I'm with it. Like, why wouldn't you want to? Like, if you confident enough in your abilities, you know what I'm saying? You got to go ahead and challenge the status quo, or what the last guy left behind, and say, I'm about to be the number one. I'm about to be the number one overall pick. I'm about to be the best Chicago Bears quarterback in the history of this franchise. And it ain't a high bar.
First of all, why ain't you here? But Steve-O says he has a meeting with us coming to the city 10 days before the draft. He's a Bear. He's gonna come. He's gonna pick out his locker. He's gonna pick out his number. He's gonna start looking at condos in the city. That's what it's gonna be.
As simple as that, bro.
Which probably go ahead.
He probably can afford it right now. Yeah, matter of fact, he can. He can.
He absolutely can. So I just think that, man, like the pro day was it was good. You know what I'm saying? To put his talents on display, give him that. And the Bears got to go from there. That's just what it is. I think the focus now, it should just be on the other positions, on what you're going to do with your other draft
Absolutely. Just stop wasting time.
Like,
that's
for
what
real.
I agree.
And keep in mind, the team with the number one overall pick can technically sign whoever they want to now, because they remember what happened with Mario Williams with the Texans. They signed him to a contract like 2 weeks before the draft. Everybody knew who the hell they were going to be picking. So
Might
I mean, don't get me wrong. Ryan Poles this far away from the draft isn't gonna, signal his hand that much just in case, right? I guess just in case.
Right,
but
just in case.
At the end of the day, Caleb Williams is a Bear. I get it. I understand. Listen, this is not to say that nobody should still. I'm not saying that nobody should still have doubts about the kid. You can, but one thing that the doubts need to be, he's gonna be a Bear. And so at this point, we need to start preparing for life with Caleb Williams. That's it.
Yeah, 98% chance that he's gonna be a
Yeah, like I said, I always leave a little bit out there because
Always
Ryan
a little
Poles is Ryan Poles. You just
Yeah.
never know, bro.
Yeah,
So,
bro, especially with this guy, this dude.
Exactly.
Oh, what you gonna give me a 3 number ones and a what? Let me. Oh, yeah, you gonna have that.
Listen, like I said, as long as if we end up with Drake May, I'm putting cases
Hey, he better
on
not do that,
everybody.
bro.
Yeah, you better not do that.
Like,
Don't do that.
Don't do that, right?
Bro. All that me telling everybody to be patient, be calm, be level-headed, that should go out the window. We riding if it's Drake May.
Bro, we snapping on
Drake May becomes a Chicago Bear and puts on that Bears hat at draft day, I'm smacking somebody mama. I'm just letting y'all know right now. I will find Ryan Pole's mama and open hand smack her, bro. Like,
oh my goodness.
I'm dead serious.
You better be ready. It's gonna be a big ass offensive lineman coming.
That motherfucker big as hell. We gonna have
big
to
ass
jump.
gun waiting for his ass too. I'm not worried about it.
We gotta
Oh, the
jump for
real.
sure.
It's gonna be hilarious.
I got a gun with several bullets. That's all I can say.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because it's gonna take more than one to get that big motherfucker down. But I got it.
Yeah.
What up,
Steve-O?
Steve-O? You got to come in doing the Stone Cold Steve Austin head wag and shit, bro.
We
No,
can't hear you.
This Mark would keep talking. Funny as hell.
There you go. Now we
There
can hear
you
you.
go.
Say
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, you got a
Yeah,
short
dude.
in your. You need to put it up over your arm thing because you got a short in it. Because once you hit the thing, it all of a sudden started working.
No, my stuff wasn't loaded in all the way. That's what it was.
Oh,
That's-
that's weird.
That's why I was like, y'all can see me. I couldn't even see myself. But yeah, what up?
What's going on, Brody? How you feeling about the pro day, man?
Nothing. I nothing about pro days. Like, to me, the tape is the reason why you got them. You did your scouting for the last 2 years. The pro day doesn't do nothing to me. Like, I didn't see bums make amazing throws in shorts and t-shirts. Like, that's nothing.
Trubinsky looked good in pro day.
Right, he did the same throw. Like, he did exactly. Vince Young, you can name them all. But like, to me, like, if you really want to see something in a pro day, they should start doing 707 or something like that. That's something way more. But yeah, he can make that. He can make every throw. He showed you that. But I think the information we got out of the pro day is the bigger thing about everything. Like,
I agree.
The meetings he got, the Tuesdays meeting he got with the USC players, including him, his parents was there and everything. Then once they said, "Oh, we got that, what is it, 30-day meeting or whatever it's called," where they meet and he come to the thing, I'm like, it's a done deal. He writing this, he signing the contract. It's already what it is, but it don't show me much. But like I said, the big thing is what we got out there. They did their due diligence. They did all their research. They talked to who they needed to talk to. And now it look like, hey, it's time to look for a new era at the quarterback position. And his name is Caleb Williams.
That's a fact. First of all, Coach, see, you can't be changing your logo with no warning. I was about to say, who the hell is this? Just changing your logo and shit. We just had you on 4 days ago. You changed your logo already. God damn it,
Hey,
bro.
that man showed.
Hey, bro, that logo fired though. I'm not even gonna hold
It
you.
is. It is.
It's fired.
He changed logos like you change hats.
We can sit here for the next 45 minutes. I can go through all the hats if you want to.
Thinking that they would have drafted Caleb without a pro day. Just say it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying Caleb Williams really did this for his teammates. And that's the first thing that I heard of him like being a good teammate, because I think he really did it for those guys.
Well, his teammates speak glowingly about him and his ability to lead. And Brendan Rice may have needed it a little bit.
Yeah,
he definitely needed it.
All of those guys, definitely. Whatever they trying to do, just fighting into the NFL, somebody trying to get better positioning in the draft like that. So that's a good thing Caleb did, if that's the logic right here.
But one thing
what'd you say, nephew?
Oh, I was gonna say I'm interested to see what the Bears do. Like, do you go and try to make a push to make sure you get Brendan Rice? Because I know with CJ Stroud, the Texans, they pretty much was like, who you want? He was like, man, we got to get Tank Dell. And they got him Tank Dell. Joe Burrow, they went and got Jamar Chase for him. And it's a number of other examples that's been happened these last few years to try to pair your young quarterback with somebody that he's familiar with to where he can go ahead and get comfortable and excel within the offense. So I'm very, very interested to see what Ryan Poles does because he's taking advice from his coordinators. Do you value Caleb Williams in that such of a regard to be like, all right, I'm gonna go get your guy for you? I don't know. We'll see.
I think that's a little too much for that young kid. I think we
get
did
it.
enough for him.
But
I hear you.
it's
I
happened
hear you.
before.
But we did enough. You got 2 number 1 receivers, 2 good tight ends, a nice running back field. You ain't got to ask him nothing. He already said. That's what
I mean. It can't hurt. Stephen Washington says we can still get Marvin. We were actually talking a little bit about this before we went live.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is falling in mocks. What do you guys make of it?
Somebody was smoking some bad drugs.
Hey, listen, imagine being now. The only thing that'll save a GM's job in a case like this is Neighbors and Odunze are going to turn out to be great wide receivers. Make no mistake about it; they're going to turn out to be great wide receivers as well. But if he came into this as the number 1 college prospect at the end of that collegiate season, if he drops lower than 6, bro, that's crazy to me.
Let us get that.
That is crazy. But I think what the Chargers pick? The Chargers pick 7 or 8. They'll snag him. 6? Oh yeah, they. I think they.
No, wait, that's New York.
Is that New York?
The Chargers in that top 8, bro.
Chargers number 5.
Okay,
number 5. Yeah, I knew there was 6 or 5. Yeah,
if he gets past them, hold on now, Ryan Poles.
I honestly don't think he's gonna drop. I don't see him. I really don't see him getting past 6. I don't see him getting past 6.
But that's the thing is, I said this in our group chat is that I truly feel that he didn't work at the pro day because he has a guarantee in the top 5. A team has told him you're not getting past this in the top 5, and he's probably like, all right, cool. What am I working out? What am I risk anything for?
And nobody's there. Everybody told. If all the coaches said we're not going to Ohio State, he's literally the only person that they are going to see. Everybody else went back to school.
Yeah.
So he's like, if y'all not coming, I'm not going to do it. What's the point?
Yeah, because I think the only other person was, I think they had like a linebacker coming out of Ohio State, and then I believe a defensive lineman. But those are what day 2, day 3 selections. So
ain't no
I
pro
can
day
understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, let them slide. Let them slide the 9 if you want
Keep on
to.
playing with us.
Play with us. Listen, this is the thing, and this is why I say, to me, I know everybody's so trained to think, and this over on today's daily episode, I went over the positions that we still need to fill right on the team. We need a center, we need an edge, we need a quarterback, which you already know one of those are going there, and then you need a third wide receiver. We got 4 draft picks.
Yeah, bro.
We got 4 spots. Yeah. Like, all I'm saying is this: you don't have to trade down. If Rome
falls to you
at number 9, I don't care if you can trade down to number 12 and still get Olu Fashanu. He's going to be great, but he's not going to be Rome Odunze. You can get you a tackle in next year's draft. There's so many tackles in this. The one position that you want to really be in the second round to get, if you're not going to draft it high, is a center. That's where all the good centers are going to go. But you can get tackles all the way down to rounds 3 and 4 in this one that are going to be solid. To me, if Odunze falls to you at number 9, you take him and you pair your young quarterback, and then look at it this way. You get a wide receiver, you got 1 year of Keenan Allen, or a couple if he does end up signing the extension. You got DJ Moore for another 2 years. You're a guarantee that DJ Moore is going to return. You ain't guaranteed Keenan Allen is going to be able to stay healthy, but you allow a natural transition of power with your wide receiver, in my opinion.
Agree.
Let me throw this one at you, Drip. Okay, let's just hypothetically. What if Alt and Marvin Harrison are there at 9?
I'm sorry. At that point, Marvin Harrison? If Marvin Harrison's there at 9, I don't give a damn if Jesus is there at number 9 too. You take Marvin Harrison Jr.
Okay.
Jesus Devontae Christ will understand. That's all I can say. Now, if you're saying Joe Alt and Romo Dunze, that to me, I'm going Joe Alt at that point. I'm going Joe Alt.
Definitely a tough decision. I'm going Joe Alt. You got to make.
Yeah.
Got to press.
I'm taking always taking a tackle in that situation. I was having this conversation like I said, I think Braxton is straight, but I don't want my left tackle straight.
Yeah,
I need him to be that. I need him to be that motherfucker, and I think Joe has the opportunity to be that.
Is that motherfucker? Like
he's that motherfucker.
And that's I just want to know, as I've been saying for the last few months, how valuable does Ryan Poles see Braxton Jones being? That's all I like. I believe if we come to that scenario, we really gonna find out how Ryan Poles views Braxton Jones in that scenario. If we get to see it, you never know.
I think he's just good. What do you think about Braxton Jones, nephew?
Nephew.
Well, anybody, go ahead.
He's
Anybody.
solid. I think he's solid. He's solid enough to be a starter. But the question is can he be a Pro Bowl left tackle, a cornerstone left tackle? I think that's the biggest questions for him.
That's the problem.
Yeah, and
That's the question. That's the problem.
Is this somebody that you're gonna pay for the foreseeable future big money? Probably not, at least right now. But can you trust him to hold off for another year? Because it's gonna be another left tackle that comes through the draft at a high rate.
Mhm.
You know, so that's why I'm curious to know if we get in that situation. I want to know how Ryan Poles views Braxton Jones.
It's gonna be an interesting draft.
Yeah,
What you think?
it's simple. He's a step above Charles Leno.
Oh my goodness,
Charles Leno was the basement, and Braxton the first floor. We trying to get to the second floor.
Yeah, this is fact. Like, so let me throw this to you: Jared Verse, Rome Odunze, Joe Alt. They're at number 9. Who you taking?
Joe
Alt.
I will go with Joe.
We did it, Joe.
Only because
that's exactly what I'm tweeting out too.
Though I believe that Jared Verse he's a beast.
Yeah,
I'm a little questionable about that get off.
He
raw.
I'm
a little questionable about that get off. And I was watching some of that shit today. I'm like, hold on, some of these get offs ain't good. He just used power to get the sack.
He's just used to being the strongest motherfucker out there for sure. And listen, just to put this in the frame as well, Joe Alt as a 320-pound, 6'8" offensive lineman ran a 5.40. I know that doesn't sound. We're used to thinking about running backs. 5.40 at 321 pounds. Imagine seeing somebody run that fast to you that's 320 and 6'8". I'm shooting you.
You just described Zebo. You just described Zach Redball. Yeah. You just described them the DeMarcus Cousins.
I'm good on
left tackle.
No. But I tell you what, if Marvin Harrison Jr. is there at number 9 and the Bears don't take him, there's no NFL season next year. I'm blowing up the NFL draft. I'm literally like, I'm driving through the podium. It's not everybody dead. Everybody got to die. Don't even worry about it. There's no NFL season.
I ain't going to do that. I'll tell you what, they ain't going to have no bill to go to. Hollis
Bro ass going to be doing FaceTime from Cook County.
I'm still going to be podcasting from
Cook
County.
You ain't got to worry about
it. The number one spot in jail. They gonna understand. They gonna feel me because everybody got it, bro.
I'm telling you right now, I ain't sneaking no damn phone to Cook County for your ass. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not doing it.
We gonna be in the visiting room, Joe. We gonna have a microphone hooked up, all type of shit.
Hey, Joe, look who we got.
Chicago Bears podcaster has just been convicted for 15 years, sir. Yeah,
hey,
it's
Drip
done.
even cooking in an all orange fit, big dog.
Oh yeah, cool. You come on now. I'm gonna have the airbrush Bears logo on one, the Bulls logo on the other. I'm still Drip.
That nigga gonna shave side of his head. He gonna have the Bears logo to side his head when he get out.
Chicago Bears cell block.
You talking about cell block?
Oh man, that's hilarious, fam. Any other thoughts, fam, before we get up out of here, though, man?
Hey man, did y'all see Colin interview with Caleb? This is a quick question.
I seen a little bit of it.
Did y'all get a whiff of Aaron Rodgers and attitude? Just a little whiff. I got a little whiff of Aaron Rodgers,
bro.
A little whiff,
bro. Leave it.
You
got a whiff of Aaron Rodgers because you already know you. It's not hard to get a whiff of Aaron Rodgers. You know the motherfucker smell like an outhouse, bro. Like what we talking about?
That nigga smell like coon soup.
But like you just got a whiff from this picture. You can smell the hell out this picture, bro. Like
it just.
I ain't
he's
seen.
Just confident. He's just confident. Like he's very confident, and you got to be confident to play this position. And that's somebody. I will say, I didn't get any whiff of drugs, so that's a good thing. So, I mean, that's a good thing. I don't think he gonna be smoking toad back, and we ain't got to worry about him going to
Hey,
the
we
mountains of
definitely was
Caucasus
watching
and
Family Guy
disappearing.
yesterday in the episode of when they was licking toads. It was on
Man, hey,
Family
that's a
Guy.
hilarious episode, bro. That is a
Bro.
hilarious episode, bro.
So to
And
bring
that's
up
how-
this
and that-
topic, bro.
And that's when he started doing that shit. That ever since Aaron Rodgers started watching that particular episode, he went to go try that shit. He ain't been the same since.
It's been a long time since I think a female neck stank. If you look at his girl on this picture, it
They
look
ain't
like
together no more. They ain't together no
her
more.
neck stank like a
Not her neck stink.
yeah, bro. Every female, look at her neck, bro. Don't it look like it stank?
I mean, her body looks like it stinks. So I mean, I guess like
Oh,
that's crazy.
fuck yeah, bro. You know how fucking dirty you gotta be for what particular part of your
You
body
know what I'm
to
saying?
stink?
Have you ever had a woman that her neck was stinking drip?
C-Dub, no, no, I've never.
That bitch look like her neck stank.
You come to me with that shit. There's three other people on the panel. Hey, you ever had a chick who neck stank? What the fuck?
No.
Now we know how you got your wife. You smelled her goddamn neck and said
This is
pass.
I'm looking at C-Dub, man. What are you talking about, bro?
Quack, quack.
Auntie
That's
passed the neck
crazy.
test, huh?
That's
Come on,
gotta
crazy,
pass the
bro.
neck test.
Oh, bro, I ain't know there was a neck test that gotta be
It's
passed.
a neck test, bro.
Oh man, that is hilarious.
I mean, you
bro. That
smell
is
behind
funny.
the ear too.
Hell yeah, boy.
Hey,
All
that can be
gotta
a
smell
stanky place.
But
can
yeah,
be a
she gotta smell.
stanky
What's
place.
that little place they go to? Victoria's Secret. It gotta be smelling like those smells, bro. It got to. It got
Dub,
You know, you
Dub,
gotta
you have
watch
lived-
that.
That's
You gotta
crazy.
watch those.
Let me
type
find
of
out
movies,
Dub
because
out
they
here
like
with
to-
wet wipes in his pocket, wiping bitches' necks before.
Come here,
Let me
boy.
get this
You got
motherfucker.
some on
Let me
your
get this
neck, bro.
motherfucker. Give me a hug. I missed you.
Come here right quick. Let me just get a little. Let me just get a little. All right, ain't no brown on there. We good. That is crazy.
My barber, that motherfucker be bringing his old favorite cologne around so he can come here, Tim.
Come here,
Oh,
girl.
mama.
No
That
me.
nigga be that motherfucker. Come here.
Baby, you a little tart. Let me hit you with this spray real quick.
That's crazy.
Hey,
First
you
of all, if
gotta
I gotta tell a woman she a little tart, the date is over. It's done. That's
Oh,
it.
bro.
That's
Ain't
not.
Right.
Did you see?
can't
Wait. Did you see the two people on Twitter who catfished each other?
No, I
They were-
ain't see
how
it.
you do a double catfish, bro? They both showed up and
They
they
both-
both look different than what they look. But then get this: the dude was talking crap about her, talking about her pussy smelled like sewer. But then you kept fucking her and eating her cooch. Like you gonna say somebody coochie eat like smell like sewer and then you ate it? That don't make any sense.
So he ate a plate of garbage.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's crazy
brothers,
as hell.
do better for yourselves.
Yeah.
Do better for yourselves.
Yeah.
Is all I can say, man.
That I think once you get to the point where you ain't, I ain't finna go there. Let's continue. Let's
Yes,
go. on, 'cause
let's
I was about to say-
But anyway, the moral of the story is, see, Dub out here when he was he's married now. So when he was in the world, as the church people say, he was out here wiping bitches next to doing the swipe test
He
on
was
it. You doing
stealing
neck
them up.
test, bro? That's crazy.
Oh,
That's
bro,
wild, bro.
That's how it
And that
go.
mug giving
You
out
sound
cologne.
Serious
hugs.
Jones crazy. Serious Jones, you crazy as hell, okay? Oh no, I ain't
man.
finna say it though.
This is why when I say if y'all got anything left, we should just end the show. Because one or two
Yeah,
things happen every time I say y'all already in the show. See, Double Kev say some wild shit that confuses everybody, or somebody got to get cooked in the chat. Like it's always one or the other, man.
Hey,
Oh, bro.
this
anything
nigga really
left?
stop us. Really gonna
Barbecue,
stop us.
brother.
Say, hey, I got a question. Have y'all ever had a female next mistake? What? Like you was thinking about that at lunch today, wasn't you, kid?
Bro, that's crazy, bro. That's why. Let's get to these super chats and get the hell up out of here, man. TG says, gotta give it up on the toe. Now, oh God, so this is crazy. Shout out to you. Thank you for the super chat. That's crazy. King Booker World says C-Dub like, nah, her neck smell like bologna. That's
Bro,
crazy.
that's
Your neck out here smell like salami. You bogus.
You bogus, Joe. What is you sleeping on?
Hey, Sirius Jones with you. He said he been there before. That's
Oh,
I
bro,
mean,
you see?
Why you smelling? Why you hugging on tartar sauce?
somebody asked Sirius Jones,
you see?
why so serious? Because your neck stink, motherfucker. That's why it's so serious.
What you mean?
Hell
right.
no.
We made it through one live stream without me having to flame somebody. So let's go ahead and end it now. Any last thoughts, fellas, before we get up out of here? Man?
Lock in, y'all. The content will continue to come. Tune in. Get ready to cheer on the Chicago Bears. If you jump ship, you jump ship. Just don't come right back on because this ship has sailed, my guy. We gone.
See, was she a double big back? Is that why her next thing? Because I got questions, bro. Like,
hey, bro.
We'll talk about it off air. Make sure you guys are following the channel.
I was finna
Send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns.
We go.
Chicago Bears issue@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and or voicemail, 773-242-9336. We're the #1 spot for everything Chicago Bears related. We about this mug. Peace, y'all.